about your preferences.
This is such a shit controller.
Alright, welcome back to the Retro Sports Gamer channel. And I'm here live again with Lumberjack Cracks. And we're playing NBA Jam TE on the Sega Genesis. We're warming up for the Friday Night Retro Tournament happening on April 7th at High Noon Saloon in Madison, Wisconsin at 6:30. It's a $10 buy-in per player. Very affordable. If you haven't checked it out.
Great value.
Great value. I think it's worth a shot. If you haven't checked it out, I had a talk with the commissioner of the Segathon tournament, Nick the Commish, this morning. We talked about the NBA Jam TE tournament and the NHL 95 tournament. So we're getting ready because it's a 2-on-2 tournament. And we want to make sure that we're ready for it. But yeah, check out that video I did with Nick. It's pretty cool. You'll find out all the details on both the NHL 95 tournaments and the NBA Jam TE tournaments.
So even though you suck at NHL 95, are you still going to go in the tournament? It is a great value. It's a $10 value.
I don't know if that gets you in the NHL 95 tournament as well.
No, I mean, would you spend an additional $10 to play NHL? And get wasted?
I don't know. I mean, I'm preparing for the Tecmo tournament. I'm preparing for this tournament. I don't know if the Retro Sports Gamer is ready to get handled again in NHL. So I don't know. I have to think about it. We got to try to play a few games and see if I'm ready. But
so my biggest question is, how much is the beer at High Noon Saloon? Have you looked into that?
I haven't looked into it, but you know, I have this thing that I'm going into for this year's tournament, especially a Tecmo Super Bowl tournament. I'm not going to be drinking while I'm playing because I did that at the Tundra Bowl in Green Bay, and by the time it was time for the double elimination tournament, I wasn't feeling like playing anymore.
Not surprisingly, that's your kryptonite, Tom. The alcohol is your kryptonite.
So yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to have a few beers after I think this tournament and the other tournament, but before and during, I don't think I'm actually drinking in any tournament until I'm eliminated.
Oh wow, I'm surprised.
I'm taking it seriously.
That's very mature for you.
I'm not gonna ruin. You know, I don't want to regret going and saying, "Oh well, I drank and I just didn't feel like it. My functionality was off." So this way, I have no excuses. I just play at the best level I can and see how it happens.
I'm just gonna throw down some Red Bulls before it and just be so wired.
Alright, so in the tournament, you can only use one team one time, and it's double elimination, so you could end up only using two teams, or depending on how many people sign up, you might need to use, who knows, 6 to 12 teams, so you gotta, I would say, at least have 10 teams ready that you like to use. So who do you want to use for the first game?
I don't care. You probably have a better knowledge of it right now.
I say we go with the Rockets, because they have a good team. Elijah Thorpe, Robert Horry. They're not good at threes, so I kind of want to see how this turns out, because I know you like to shoot threes.
I love the three ball.
So do you want Otis Thorpe to start with, or Robert Horry?
Give me Thorpe. Thorpe it up.
Rockets and Mavericks. So, there we go. So the way the controller will have to be for the tournament and what we're playing with now is B's turbo, C's pass and steal, and A's block, rebound, and shoot.
I pressed the wrong button.
And this is the natural way I play this on the Sega Genesis, so...
Wow.
Matt's turning the ball over.
Are we playing on very hard?
It's on very hard, yeah.
They don't seem that hard.
Yeah, it's not as hard when I played, because I haven't played the computer much lately in NBA Jam TE on the Sega Genesis, except for the one stream that I did where I broke down the rosters, and it wasn't as hard as the Super Nintendo version.
They are funny. They're picking passes off.
Yeah, they're picking passes off pretty easily.
There you go.
Yeah, you just gotta take it. Unless you see that I'm wide open.
Yeah.
Because they're kind of double teaming, it looks like, standing next to each other.
I keep pushing you.
Nice block. I think that's the hardness of it.
They just
the
pick the
passing.
pass off.
Like, what is our pass success rate so far? Like,
It's under
10%? It's ridiculous.
Nice rebound. I was gonna say
15 to
pass it,
12.
but I don't even know if it would have got to me.
No, I didn't feel like I had enough time. Alright, so Elijah Wan's got 4 injuries, so we'll take him out. You want to go with Thorpe or Ori for this?
Give me Thorpe again.
Alright,
I was
Robert.
getting some blocks with that fiver.
So we got all tall players on this team.
Plus,
So I think the pushing is going to play a huge role in how we do in the tournament. Also, what's tough about NBA Jam on the Super Nintendo and Genesis, like right now, both players on both teams have the same sprite. So if you're saying like, you guard Mashburn, and the other thing, and I don't think this...
they all have numbers above their head.
I know, but as opposed to the Super Nintendo version, they're different colors. You notice how ours are the same color?
Yeah.
That sucks. Because then you're just looking at the 2 or the 1, and it's kind of hard to see when it's moving around.
I don't have a problem with that. That was wide open.
I know, I'm just scared to pass.
It would have been fine.
There you go, I got you one.
So did you figure out if team injuries count? Like if I push you?
I'm pretty sure that they count. If you fall down on a push, I'm pretty sure that counts as an injury, no matter who does it. Jimmy Jackson. So we're narrowing the gap in this quarter. It's just if you're going to play on extra hard against the computer, you just got to expect them to intercept a lot of the passes. That's not going to be the case, though. And that's a classic NBA Jam. Last second three-pointer.
By the computer.
That's not going to be the case when you're playing 2-on-2.
The thing I gotta work on is not pushing you.
Yeah, that would be nice.
We have a tendency to do the same exact thing on an inbound, and I accidentally push you every time.
Those are the coordination skills you got to work out when you're doing practice. So what we'll do this quarter is you go in and try to push, and then I'll stay back on defense. So I think what we'll do is I'm going to we'll give you Thorpe this time again because Ori and Thorpe both have 3 injuries, and then the next quarter I'll stick with Elijah, and then you go Robert Ori.
Okay.
So we got the best 2 guys on the team to end the game. And they put in Davis with Mashburn, and Davis kind of sucks, so. Elijah.
Do you know if injuries count when you push somebody when they don't have the ball?
Yeah, like I said, if they fall down, I think it counts as an injury.
Okay. That's important because we could just be pushing the guy that doesn't have the ball constantly.
See, I just pushed twice with Elijah, and he didn't fall. Why is he not falling if I'm pushing with Elijah? Because Elijah has good power. I don't know. Be blocked by Elijah.
The Genesis version feels slower than this Super Nintendo game.
It does, but I think that's a good thing because the original arcade kind of had a nice, slow, steady pace to it too. Super Nintendo one's probably juiced up a little bit.
Oh, I thought that was you. That's the number not being above my head.
Yeah, and all the players on the Rockets, the 3 players that they all have the same sprite. They look the same, so.
Yeah, that's actually not good at all.
Yeah, so we'll try other teams that have different looking characters, and then see how that goes. See if it helps us out. You throw the head fake.
Nice block.
Laying it in. Otis Thorpe getting some big playing time. Nice push.
Passed.
Got it. Getting those rebounds. Yeah, dude, this tournament's going to be fun. 2-on-2, Sega Genesis, NBA Jam T. Oh!
I'm excited for it.
Stops in midair.
Falls a little bit because of gravity.
Alright, Elijah's got 4 injuries, but we got to go with them. I'm okay with that. He should be decent speed. He's still at 8 speed, or he's got 7 speed. We're not a big 3-point shooting team, but that's okay. Locking up. Oh man, look at that D shot clock violation.
What about when you get shook off from?
I don't think those count as injuries.
Okay.
I mean, I could be wrong on some of the stuff I'm saying. I just don't think they count as injuries. Elijah hitting the jumper.
I mean, it wouldn't be logical, but I'm just asking because I want to know as much as I can.
We should probably at some point count it on a stream or just off stream so we have more accurate information on that.
Yeah.
Oh no, the top of the key 3, the computer loves that shot. I knew that was going in. See, Elijah feels like he's a little bit slower and he's also walking kind of funny. Oh, I hit you on that corner 3.
The computer's doing a lot of standing around. I wish we could put a Genesis controller on the Super Nintendo version and play that, because I'm pretty sure it's harder.
Oh, it is harder. The AI is different in all the NBA Jam TE games. It's on so many systems, but the AI is so different. I actually like playing the computer on the Genesis the best, because they're not as cheap.
Yeah. But they're not like real people.
They're not real people. Exactly. Well, that's why it's a 2-on-2 tournament, so it's going to be all human players. See, very hard. We're pulling away by 13. I can't imagine this happening on the arcade cabinet
No, it wants your quarters.
Honestly, the Super Nintendo version, as far as...
Oh, I had the ball.
Doesn't matter, we're up 13. The Super Nintendo version, the AI is as close as to the arcade as possible, I think. Because they'll come back in the game. So yeah, you led the team in scoring. I was beasting as far as blocks. 12 blocks, that's monstrous. But that's what Elijah will do for you with his blocking rating. So you did a good job offensively. I had 5 boards, 9 steals.
15 injuries.
Jimmy Jackson getting pushed around. Well, the computer doesn't. I don't think they switched between that quarter. So I think they only switch at halftime for some reason. We'll have to pay attention to that when we play the next game.
Just put them on the ground.
But yeah, Rockets. That's a team we got to keep in our back pocket for the tournament. Cause
I don't like that all the sprites are the same on that team, though. There were a couple. Like, it will become a problem where. Like, that's one of the teams that I don't want to use right away.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Because I lost who I was a few times in that game in a critical situation that won't be good. Do the Jazz have 3 unique? Is Hornacek tall?
Yeah, Hornacek is tall. Hornacek's tall, Stockton's small, and Malone's regular sized monster.
And then Seattle, they're all unique.
Seattle's all unique. I think
the glove short.
See, the thing is, like on the Super Nintendo version, Gary Payton has like a different sprite on the face. Like there's like a white fading to it.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas I don't know if it exists on the Genesis version. We could try them and find out. Because at least we know Detlef Schrempf's going to have his own character model.
I want to give them a try because Detlef's only like a 3 speed though, right?
He's slow. He is slow.
He's only got power green.
I think we should...
What are the other options?
Oh, let's see.
Portland's got all unique sprites. We've played with them though.
Portland, Orlando, Penny Hardaway, and Nick Anderson are going to have the same character model.
What about San Antonio?
Rodman's got his unique hairstyles. So,
yeah.
So Rodman will be different. They got good speed. Sean Elliott.
Rodman would be a good character for me to use.
You want to go Robinson and Rodman?
Who's there?
Sean Elliott. He's pretty much solid at everything.
Is he a different sprite?
He's probably the same as David Robinson. Actually, let's be Seattle, because I want to see... I know for a fact Gary Payton has that like white fading on his face.
Yeah, let's do that.
So I'll be Kemp and you be Payton. But
Okay.
the good thing is Payton's at least tall.
Yeah.
Even though he's a point guard and he's like about 6'4", so... Leitner and Ryder.
I really want Seattle to come back. The Pelicans is like the dumbest team name I've ever heard.
I don't know. Do our characters look any different? It's hard to tell.
No. They're exactly the same.
Yeah, see, you got... So, that's one thing that we're seeing between the difference between the two games is that the Super Nintendo game had more sprites as well. So these are little differences that you have between the Genesis and the Super Nintendo version.
We should do a comparison video of that.
Yeah, people have done them. There's a couple good YouTubers that have done comparison videos.
I know they've done it, but we should do it.
We should do it because
We should also do it with all of the
different
versions of the game. There are things that they're not paying attention to that we care about, like sprite variation.
Sprite variation of faces. But yeah, the Council Wars guys did one, and they pointed out a lot of differences. And then On the Stick and some other guy did a comparison video.
You should probably stay back most inbounds. I pushed you once. So let's see if that goes towards your count. Pay attention.
Yeah, because I'm good at blocking, so I'll just stay back and make sure this guy doesn't get wide open. I was there for the block, but he powered through it.
Yeah,
Wow.
I just got confused because of the sprites. I wasn't looking at my number.
Timberwolves
Did
are
the
good.
shoes light up different colors in the Super Nintendo
Yes.
version? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, each player has their own. And the one we're most used to seeing is red and yellow for first and second player.
Yeah.
Get that out of here, Leitner. Alright, so I'm going to stick with Kemp. That's good. We'll give you Detlef, and there won't be any discrepancies here. It'll be good.
I just lose some speed.
Get that out of here. Look at Detlef. I think like Detlef and Rick Smits are gonna have this similar looking guy because they got the white guy with the blonde hair. Got a little too handsy by the rim.
That lift's a little too slow for me to take inbounds.
Well, that's good. That's why we're practicing this.
So I would say like a speed under 5 is hard to take an inbound with. So
Yeah, they're
gotta-
really on us in this game. I feel like they're playing a lot better defense.
yeah, they're all over us.
Maybe that's just what it is. It gets harder as it goes.
Yeah. Is the save battery working?
Yep, it works. But it's weird because I didn't have.
Because I completed a game on my record and it said I had no record.
How long ago did you do it?
Whenever we did the video last. Oh,
Yeah, maybe it resets intermittently because I think that's what it is because I started at like 3 and 1 or something, so I think it goes on and off.
probably change that.
But like I know the NBA Hang Time cartridge I have for Genesis, the battery's completely shot. You can't save anything.
That was a rough quarter.
Yeah, they kind of worked us. Down 7.
Now we have 7 points.
7 points. You're not doing it like you did last game. So I'll go with Detlef this time,
Yeah, see what
and then
you can
give
do with
you
that.
Gary Payton, and then for the last quarter I'll take Kemp again. Detlef, the biggest thing, his best attribute is just power.
I was pushing, but I couldn't get
I
around.
think I'll be able to get some blocks with that. Maybe I'm gonna have to retract my statements on the game's easier. It's just it was the first matchup.
Oh, you got a phone call.
Yeah, it's hard. It's harder to get loose with slower guys, so we're really gonna have to look at the speeds. Because I almost rather you have like a smaller guy with faster speed
Right, yeah.
than a
Because
a
I
tall
can
guy
still
that's
push somebody
slow.
with low power. They're just not going to fall down. But it's still going to slow them down a little bit.
That was a good D right there. Oh, man, I don't know how I scored. Wow. Oh, Come
Even
on.
after that, we didn't get a board.
Sometimes it's tough to track down the rebound. There we go. Little dish off from Detlef.
Ugly shot. I was open.
Yeah, I don't know. That should have been a good 3-point shot. Could be the rubber band AI kicking in. Oh, man. Oh, man. He's just going slow. I don't know if there's something wrong with the D-pad or something, because if you notice my guy going on like a weird angle.
Yeah, sort of.
Do.
Yeah, I use that 6-button controller. This one sucks. Stupid croissant.
Oh man, you got 4 injuries with Peyton. Or 7.
Yeah.
You gonna stick with them still?
Yeah, he's still better than Detlef. If he didn't feel like he was going slow, so we'll see how it goes.
Might be different at the beginning of the quarter. Get it. Get out of here.
The sprites being exactly the same is rough when the numbers aren't there.
Man, getting some good blocks.
Did this version of the game come out before the Super Nintendo?
No. Same.
Same time? I wonder why they didn't do the color variations in the turbos.
Throw down.
I'm still adjusting my brain to figure out what button to press.
Still?
Yeah. It's gonna have to be a muscle memory thing.
Man. There.
What a bounce pass.
I held that
full
one.
court bounce pass.
Just getting up there. Big 3. Oh, come on, Kemp. There you go. Put it in. I'm on fire. I'm going back. Going back to goaltend. Get out of here. This is a perfect way to end the game on fire. If you could time it where you get on fire in like the last 2 minutes or even the last minute 30, that's going to be perfect. That's how you win a game.
Stripping the ball down from a on-fire goaltend.
It's crazy in this one, like, how many blocks you can get if you're in position. I had 22 blocks. I mean, that included some of the goaltend ones at the end, but still, that's crazy.
Yeah, you still didn't have that many from the goaltending.
Yeah, I would say the Sonics are good. Like for instance, you would probably say that I'm better at this game than you, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So, like, if I'm a dominant player and I like using Sean Kemp, they would still be a good team for us to use because of the game I just had could win us a tournament game. 22 blocks, 28 steals.
How did you feel about using
Or
Detlef?
2 steals only, 20. I wasn't as handicapped with Detlef as you were, but I was still getting pushed. I could see versus another team that is skilled at pushing that using Detlef would be a little bit of a problem getting around them. So let's play one more game, and this time we'll look at a faster team.
Okay. Who would that be?
Well, I know that the Heat have pretty good speed overall. The Hornets, But let's look like for as fast as we can get. Even if they have small players.
Oh man, undefeated record. We gotta keep this. We gotta save this battery.
You're gonna have to save it. You're gonna have to ask J.C. Jones to crack open the cartridge and install a new battery.
You can do it, no problem. I could probably do it too. I just need to know what battery to replace it with.
So Marley has a 5-speed.
Do the Genesis carts even have screws on them?
I'm pretty sure they do.
I mean, that's kind of a dumb question, but
They're not super fast. Even the 5, you were doing good with Thorpe. So San Antonio's pretty fast because Robinson and Elliott are 7 and Robinson 8. So we'll look at that. Malone 7-speed, 8-speed for Stockton, 6 for Hornacek. They're not bad either.
6 isn't that slow. 6 is good. 6 is good.
Blaylock and Oglen are both an 8, and Willis is a 6. That's pretty good. Charlotte's great with speed. Morning's a 7. Larry Johnson's an 8, and then Bogues is a 9, so they're fast. Hornets you'll see in the tournament. Both Pippen and Armstrong are fast with 8, and Kukoc is a 6, so that's pretty good. They're not even slow. Gerald Wilkins is a 6. Like, this would be hard. The Pacers, 2, Rick Smits.
Pacers.
Alfred Miller, how did he get a 7? That's just perplexing. And they're not even slow, the Bucks. Todd Days is 6. Eric Murdoch's 8. Vin Baker's 7. I know the Bullets, we've used the Bullets before. They have good speed. They're a good tournament team. Definitely not the 76ers. Orlando would be good to use. Oakley's a 3 speed. That kind of sucks. And Edwards is a 6 speed.
Oakley's good, though.
Yeah, the Heat are good. We got Wilkins and D. Brown with 8. Dino Rogers a 5. So who do you think we should go with?
It's up to you.
See, I like Mashburn and Jackson, but until you unlock the rookie team and get Jason Kidd on this team, Davis is terrible. He's a 1 speed. You can't do anything with that. Spud Webb's a 9. Simmons is an 8. Wow. They're pretty fast, the Kings. Their sprites are going to be similar. Well, if we go Bulls, we'll end with the hometown team. We can see how their power does, and all the guys look different.
Give me Armstrong.
BJ?
Yeah. Let me see how I can do with the 0 pushing power.
And 0 dunk?
Yeah.
With the speed? Heat are good too, so might be tougher than the Timberwolves game we just played.
We still got the ball out of him. He didn't hit the floor.
Pippen. I thought Pippen was more powerful than a 3 power. I mean, I know he was a tall, skinny guy, but he still could power home some dunks. Look at that D. Try to hit you in the corner if they come on you. Oh, man.
Wow. I thought I blocked it for a second. When you beat the game, you get Longley on the Bulls, right?
Oh, yeah, you get Longley. Luke Longley. Little layup.
Sorry.
Wow, big block. With BJ. Oh, I tried to hit you on the pass.
Yeah, I'm just ripping it.
Good D. Locking the heat down.
Definitely looking better than our first video.
Who, you are?
Yeah.
We only had 6 points in that quarter.
But I'm just saying, I'm playing way better than that first time we played.
That's why we got to do this.
Smashing dudes.
All right, do you want Kukoc or Armstrong? Pippin's got 4 injuries.
It doesn't matter.
All right, I'll leave you with Armstrong. I'll go with Kukoc. We kind of want to end the game on Pippin Kukoc, I think.
Yeah. Kukoc's dunk is really low.
Yeah, that's not good.
I think a lot of...
Dunking's very valuable.
Yeah, I think that's the most valuable thing, to be honest.
And it is called NBA Jam.
It's not an NBA
Slam
3-point
jam dunks.
shot.
Yeah, that might be a little problem with Kukoc. We'll see. Yeah, see, like he's going in these layups. Layups are usually pretty accurate, but
they're easy to block.
They're easier to block.
They're
So far,
really
so good.
cute.
Little cute layups. We got all these nice layup animations. Get out. See,
Did you just moonwalk?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if that's my D-pad or the game. That board. Alright, I'm on fire. And it's just better to be on fire with a tall player, because then you're going to be able to goaltend a lot easier.
Yeah. This controller
back right
is
away.
so noisy.
Oh, crap. Control miner's on me like glue.
Were you a 6 or a 7 speed?
Kukoc is a 6. I just can't believe the success rate on some of these blocks.
You're moonwalking again.
Kukoc coming up with the big slam.
I haven't done that moonwalk.
Yeah, I think it might be the controller's D-pad.
Oh my god, both of you.
That was a good quarter.
Beach with 0. Pushing everybody.
Look at those stats from BJ.
They might take out Glenn Rice. He's got 9 injuries.
It doesn't matter with the Heat though. All 3 of their players are good. They're just not powerful.
Yeah, my stats are...
This is actually a good matchup because neither team has a lot of power.
Yeah.
Alright, so Armstrong has 4. Do you want
I could stay...
to Armstrong one more?
Yeah.
And then I'll go Pippin, and then you could finish with Kukoc.
Yeah, that sounds fine. Just not
Alright.
get pushed. With the 9 speed, I don't think I'll slow down that much.
Come on.
Does it affect the shooting rating too? Injuries?
That I don't know. My D-pad is just like sucking going right.
Oh my god, they're on top of me.
They're coming for us. They didn't like that Kukoc domination in the second quarter. Look at this.
It's like NBA Showtime.
There's something wrong with this controller. No, at this look at how he's moving.
Get the croissant out, or get the 6 button out.
See, it's all messed up.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
Oh, come on, Pip.
You could get the Atari joystick out. That would probably be better.
That's funny. I mean, if it had 2 buttons, we could actually... Or it needs 3.
3.
Never mind.
You can get the paddles out maybe, and you can do it like that.
I mean, you really need the D-pad in this game because there's no dribble moves or anything, so your only way around is nifty D-pad moves. Pass.
I'm trying. He's just shaking.
Nice pass. Pippen for 3 in the corner. That's usually BJ's shot.
So I don't know if I can push them because they are a lower power rating, or it's just not hard to push, regardless of your power.
Oh.
What is going on? I've never seen movement like that before.
Big D-pad problems. Get it in there. Just slam it, Pippen.
Scottie Pippen, shut up and jam.
Man, we are locking down on defense. They can't even get a shot off. "11 injuries for me. I don't care. I'm sticking with Pippen.
It obviously isn't affecting it that much, though.
Yeah, I think I do believe it's a little bit different on each version of the game. Because there are versions where you get slower.
I know in the Super Nintendo
and like the
version,
Atari Jaguar.
you feel like crap
Yeah.
when you get injured too much.
Well, I'm putting Pippen in with 11 injuries. He's got to do the job for us. Get that out of here.
God.
You're not using turbo.
I was holding it, you know?
Your shoes were lighting up.
It felt like I wasn't using turbo.
Pippen. 11-point lead.
I think we're just confusing the AI. That's why we're shutting them down.
Right,
They keep-
as long as you stay in front of them, they don't know what to do.
They keep walking backwards.
Oh, man. No, Pippen's moving like crap. I wonder if the injuries plays part, and that's why he's moving like sideways and moonwalking and stuff. He is moving slower.
Okay, so...
There's no doubt about it.
Oh yeah, he looks like he's got a turd in his pants. Alright, so 11 injuries is probably too many.
Although I don't feel that slow on D.
When you touch the ball, that's when it looks like you slow down.
I'm still dunking, it don't matter.
You're
I'm
still on fire.
This is how you end a ball game. Oh, how did I miss that? No way. Still 9-point lead. Oh, you
I
gotta
hit
shoot
the
that.
wrong button. I'm still struggling with that. I realized...
3 games later,
Yeah.
computer's on fire now. I'm just chalking. Oh man, they end the game on a nice run, but we had the huge lead, so get the win anyways.
After those 3 games, I feel pretty confident. Our skills are pretty good. I want to keep practicing, though.
Yeah, we're gonna sharpen up these skills.
I almost want to go out and buy a Genesis just to practice at home.
Really?
Yeah.
You're getting serious about this Friday Night
I
Retro.
want to win.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun too.
I think we have a chance.
I want to be the first tournament winner of all time in this tournament. I'll be honest with you.
You want to win it, and then you want to run it after that.
No.
You're going to start your own NBA Jam tournament here on Super Nintendo. No, you'll try to get people to do it on the Jag.
Yeah, Atari Jaguar. That's where it's at.
You'll only be able to do one console, though, because nobody else has a Jag.
Yeah, Jaguars are up there in price, so I'm not going out there getting multiple Jaguars. Alright, cool. So, yeah, played on extra hard. Played 3 team games, took care of business. Wasn't too bad. I would say we're in pretty good shape for this tournament. And this won't be the last stream that we do in NBA Jam TE. We'll probably get 1 or 2 more in before the tournament. So look back on the channel if you stuck with us through all these streams. Thanks for watching and take care.